Habtoor, Habtoor. Ball bowled into play here. He's clean out the back of the line. Out it comes here now. Trying to get onto that with Sonadas, but he couldn't quite pick that one up as he gets cleaned off out of the play. And this is going to be Guerrero. Romero sends a shot up the field. Couldn't quite get that one clear. He's been shouted there by Iriarty, keeping honest and sends it up forward. Just gets half cut out the play there by Sonadas. Sonadas comes onto it here now with Thatcher in contention. Sonadas, wondering which way he's going to go. Goes to the left here. Pulls Thatcher in close to him this time. Checking up on that play. Sonadas with the play. Turns back inside of Thatcher. Goes himself, goes wide once again. Rings has got the pony here. Goes up forward once again. Sonadas goes to the driving shot, sends it up forward for Habtoor. Instone chasing him hard, but it's Habtoor gets a good driving shot. Instone looking for a little bit more there, just over 6-yard line. Keeps a nice controlled shot in towards goal by Habtoor, and through the goal it is, opening up the account for Habtoor. A lovely goal there by Habtoor. Taking the score now, 1. So JJ lining the two teams up, changing ends of course. Bowl skews out this time. First onto it here is going to be Chillo. Chillo comes up forward. Higgy with the play. Higgy, in comes Alia, gets the hooking play. Good play by her. It is going to be Guerrero. Makes a turn. Habtoor just has to yield off him there. Allow him to make that next play. Yields off it. Leaves him now with Iriarty. Goes with the driving shot, sends this one in, comes over, ricochets off Iriarty onto the play. Iriarty comes with the backhand, looking for the backhand there as Guerrero comes in with a ride off. We have a whistle on the play. Sonadas brings the ball in here now. 4 Habtoor brings it up forward. Cuts this one out wide this time, trying to get this one up. Iriarty picks up the play here now. Tommy Iriarty up on the move here now. Tommy Iriarty just over the halfway line, but the ball just bowls over the top of the mat there and leaves it now for Habtoor. Nice control play by Habtoor. Picked up on the near side by Iriarty. Iriarty's play now taken on a little bit further there by Habtoor, leaving it for Sonadas. Sonadas looks to come onto this play here now. Santi turns back inside, comes away from the play, checks up once more. He's going to have to try and weave his way through, find a little bit of a gap, does find a little bit of space for himself here now, going goalward bound. He's got a lot of traffic in front of him. He's going to have to work hard to get this one in towards the goal, and unfortunately couldn't quite find those occasion, and wide to the right it is. Desert Palm to bring in here now. Desert Palm drives the ball up here now. Trying to get onto this one here first. It's going to be Habtoor. Habtoor plays a little backhand, brought in by Guerrero. Couldn't control it, but Iriarty. Iriarty turns the play back towards goal. Gets hooked off out of it there by Guerrero. He loses sight of that one there. Tries to get the near side shot off the balls. Just into a little bit of open space. And away coming here is Thatcher. Thatcher Valent comes away in front of Sonadas. Thatcher comes forward here on this occasion here now. Thatcher up over the halfway line. He's got Iriarty closing down the gap, closing down the angle, reading that play well. Looking to see where he can go with this play. Here's a call there from Sonadas. Sonadas makes a turn. Under the tail it comes towards the boards. Comes off the boards here now. In comes Hagee just in front. Thatcher comes round the other side of him. Meddling this play. Round and round they go. Comes back forward with it once again. Sonadas comes up with the play. Sonadas up on the move here now. Sonadas goes the driving shot. Wants to run this one himself, but he looks like he's put that one up there for Guerrero. Guerrero comes in with the backhand underneath the tail. It is unleashing Thatcher. Thatcher once again up on the move here this time. Thatcher Valent goes with Habtoor coming back in contention. Closes down the gap here on this one, but Thatcher just keeps him wide, keeping him off that play, looking to make it on the near side. Does so. Couldn't quite pick that one up. The pressure was good by Habtoor. It's left for Sonadas. Sonadas comes in. Did his job well. Did Habtoor on that occasion. Leaving it for Sonadas. Hagee just having to yield off the play. Sends a driving shot up here this time, trying to get it up there for the play of Iriarty. Looking for something there as he felt someone was coming up underneath his arm. The backhand comes in by Hagee. It's a little bit of discombobulation picked up here now by Sonadas. Sonadas comes forward. Just has to yield off out of that one, does Hagee. Leave the advantage play coming forward is going to be Sonadas. Santiago Sonadas goes with the next shot here. It's looking good from here. It's looking very good. Iriarty, can he get to that one in time and just put that one and straighten it up? He's got a lot of angle, but unfortunately couldn't quite get to that in time. Beating him out over the back line. This field running well here. So we're about... Guerrero brings the ball in. Takes it across the face of goal. Habtoor looking to try and keep him honest. Looking to try and get him to unleash that ball. Opts to go himself on this one. Reggie has got the pony, gets up on the break here now. Does Romero. Romero on the break. Comes with a good under the next shot, trying to get that one up there for Thatcher. Thatcher couldn't quite get onto that one there as Iriarty comes in under the play. But Thatcher makes sure he knows he's there. He makes a tail backhand and quickly onto Guerrero. Guerrero comes up onto the play here now. Setting it up for Thatcher once more. Thatcher on the 30-yard line. Thatcher, Iriarty closing him down. Iriarty gets a bit of a hook in on that one there and the ball goes wide. Sonadas brings the ball in himself on this occasion here now. Yields off it, leaves it for Iriarty. Goes with the one-time play onto the next, setting up Iriarty, setting up Sonadas. Sonadas checks up on the play, goes with the one-time play, letting the ball do the work, moves it down the field. Who's going to be first onto this one? Looks like it's going to be Hague. He gets called off at it there by Thatcher. Thatcher comes with a good strong backhand out in towards the middle of the field, but who's going to be around onto this one first? It looks like it's going to be Iriarty to clean up for Habtoor AM. Hague coming with him. Hague looking to close down the gap, but in comes Sonadas, swoops onto the line here now, Sonadas, but he's got Thatcher out there in front of him and goes with a nice driving shot, couldn't quite get onto that one, Iriarty, but it's cleared away there by Cordero, just has to bumble that one forward a little bit further so he can get onto it, checks up on the play, Iriarty coming in to put the pressure on him as Hague looks to keep Iriarty off it, giving a little bit of space and time there for Cordero. Cordero unleashes Thatcher once again, he's free, he's in space, he's on his own, Instone and Habtoor going back, but it is going to be Thatcher up the middle of the field here. Thatcher checks up on this play, just in behind Habtoor on that one. Tries to keep control of this one here now, does so, straightens himself up in front of Iriarty, gets a little dribble of a neck shot onto that one, but it looks like it's going to be Instone on the near side. Sam Instone putting it away. First goal for Desert Palm. 1 goal to Desert Palm, but still. So the two teams line up. The ball gets bowled into play before Sonadas is back because non-official time's changed. It is going to be Iriarty. Iriarty up on the play. Gets his pocket pick there. Yields off it. Does. Instone. Backhand by Thatcher. First onto it's Cordero. Cordero comes around the front of that one in front of Habtoor and picks up the play. Cordero sends it up forward, but the first man back onto this is a plethora of blue shirts back there. It is going to be Sonadas. Sonadas sees what he can do with this one. Goes to the tail backhand, sends this one wide, but it falls for Cordero. Cordero onto the play here now, makes a turn in front of Habtoor, and we get a whistle on the play, I think, and that there will end Chucker number 1 with the score being 1 goal to Desert Palm. Ball back in play by Sonadas. Sonadas taps it forward. Iriarty goes up on the run here now, but he just keeps it with him, and he sends a driving shot because Sonadas sends it out towards the boards, but unfortunately it looks like that one's hopped out over the boards and we'll have a free hit for Desert Palm. Iriarty came out the middle of the field, darted out towards the boards again, but it hopped out over the boards, and Cordero brings it back in here for Desert Palm, just up over the halfway line. Open shoulder, drives this one up the field, trying to get that one up there for Thatcher. Comes up onto the near side play. Decides to yield off that one, does Habtoor, otherwise you could well have been fouling. In comes Alia. Alia looking to make the hooking play here now, comes in between the two of them, does Thatcher Valentin, through the goal it goes. All over him, but Thatcher finds his way and bowls the ball into play it is in the back of the line out, trying to come away with this one here is Sonadas. Sonadas comes up onto the near side here this time. Santiago Sonadas with Thatcher in contention. Sonadas turns back inside. Sonadas comes one way, decides to opt and go straight. Looked like he was going to go around the back again, but there he goes. Sonadas, quick as a flash. He's like a butcher dog, but he gets hooked off out of that one there, and the backhand comes in by Cordero. Nice open play by him to set up Thatcher into some open space. Nice bit of quick communication between these two. Get the ball moving forward, does Thatcher. He knows he's got Iriarty coming back with him. Picks it up nicely, just Jill on the near side. She gets pushed out of it. He gets pushed out of it well by Alia. Great play there by Sheikh Alia. Nice backhand by Iriarty. First onto this one here is going to be Sonadas. Sonadas comes in, gets a bit of a touch up from behind, but he keeps on going forward, keeps his ball moving forward, but he just gets ridden off out of that one this time. Trying to get back onto it again. It's going to be Iriarty rather. Iriarty comes forward on the play. Iriarty. Tommy Iriarty with Cordero. Iriarty pushes his way past, clears the way for Sonadas. Comes up onto this play here. It is Sonadas. Sonadas comes forward, keeps it one way, keeps the other way, keeps on moving forward. Great stick control. Great play there by Sonadas. Comes in between two players. We get a whistle on the play. Maybe a little bit too much tippy-tappy going on. Let's see what the umpires decide. Or maybe it's going to be Cordero. Cordero onto the play here now. Cordero taps it full once again. Habtoor can't make a play on that one there. Drives this one up here now. Who's going to be first onto it? It's going to be Thatcher. Just gets pushed off that one there. Instone comes in. The backhand comes in by Iriarty, working hard, but this is going to be Habtoor. Habtoor just keeps that one away from all the players, but it looks like Cordero quickly back onto this one. Not quite enough for there for Iriarty to come onto it. It's going to be Chinchillo on the play. Hey, going go abound, looking just to stick and ball this one home, and a stick and ball he does, and all the way home it goes. Two teams line up here, and it's going to be Alberti bowls the ball in, comes off the front of the line out. Near side play by Instant, and couldn't quite execute that one, but up onto the ball is Chinchillo. Chinchillo on the play here now. There is going to be Iriarty, comes away with it and sends that ball down the boards, and it's Cordero intercepts that one and makes a turning play on it. In comes Iriarty on the near side and says, thank you very much indeed, we'll put that back, but unfortunately it's only for him, it's only as far as Thatcher and Sonadas opts to take the full play on that one. In comes Iriarty, gets a little bit of a play on this one here now. It is Iriarty. Tommy Iriarty checks up, comes back inside. In comes Angela looking to make the stealing play, but you have the one and only Santiago Sonadas sends it up the front door here now for Habtoor. Asked for the, here's a call for the big hit. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get that one off as clean as you might like to, and this time he got hooked off out of that one, leaving the ball now for Instone. Instone up on the play. Instone takes forward the backhand. Backhand comes in there. In fact, it was Chinchilla making the backhand on that one there, but covering the ground well. It is Sonadas to close the back door for AM Habtoor on Desert Palm again. It is looking for a way to weave his way through. Is Sonadas. Looks up towards goal. Just slaps that one a little bit. Didn't quite get that one clearly enough and tries to come onto it. Does Iriarty, but the whistle. Ramiro on the play here now. Brings this in front of his own goal mouth. Once more, just taking possession forward. Iriarty comes in to put the pressure on him. Yields off him, leaves him there with Habtoor. Goes to Ramiro. Ramiro up on the move here this time. Ramiro taps it forward. Ramiro again. Comes in with a big neck shot here this time, does. It's quite acute. Instone looking to come up to this one here now, but flashing past him there is Sonadas coming and picking this play up here, putting it deep down into his own corner. Looking to take control, does. Turns away from Instone on this play here now. Lovely bit of horsemanship there by Sonadas. Up on the move goes Santiago Sonadas. Sonadas on the move here now. Sonadas just keeping this ball moving forward. He's got no one to pass that one up to at this point in time, so he's going to have to go with it by himself. Sends a long driving shot, looking to put this one up. Having the confidence in Habtoor, pushes Instone wide off on this one here now. Comes in with a little bit of a belly shot, does Habtoor, but it's left there for Ramiro. Ramiro Cadero for Desert Palm, clearing it away from his own goal mouth. But first onto this one here comes Sonadas. Good bump and a ride off, picks the ball up on the near side, comes back round onto it. This little pony been performing well for him this tournament so far. Gets a bump but still gets that shot off, but unfortunately the bump just pushed him a little bit wide of the ball, and wide is going to be Ramiro Cadero to bring the ball back into play once again. Ramiro Cadero taps it again, brings the ball forward, comes with the driving shot, sends this one up here now for Santiago. Santi picks up the play, comes back round up onto it here now. Up onto this one here comes Ramiro, and Ramiro, we get a whistle on the play. Ball out the back of the line, out it comes. Looking for this one is Sonadas and Thatcher. Sonadas and Thatcher together. Sonadas comes in behind. Sonadas comes the other way this time. Goes up, drops a hammer, comes in between the two big guns of Desert Palm. He's on the move here now. He's got Chichello out in front of him. There goes the first shooter. He's going to dribble this one. Dribble. Who's going to be back on it? Oh, and it comes off the back of the pony. And the backhand comes in by Cadero to just clear it away once again. First onto this one's going to be Habtoor. Sends this one back in once more into the throws. Who's first round onto this one? And it looks like it's beaten them out all over the back line. So that there will end Chuck and did he have the right to make the play? Probably should have cleared out the way a little bit quicker. And we have a penalty in favour of AM Habtoor from the penalty 2 spot, a 30-yard undefended penalty. Santiago Sonadas. Walks up to this one, drives it, the flags aloft, and there it is. 2.5 goals it is now to AM Habtoor. 3 goals, though, to Desert Palm. So the two teams make their way back in front of us here at the commentary stand and filming from Polocam. Bowls the ball in. Rafa Silva coming away with it here on the near side is going to be Santi. Santi comes up quickly onto that one's Thatcher, but he managed to retain possession and push on the stick side now. Back onto it once again is Sonatas. Sonatas on the move, just up over the halfway line. Sonatas. Great ball control here. Sonatas gets hooked off out of it there by Thatcher. Thatcher comes in with the right off, gets possession of the play here, plays the open backhand, not quite as far as he would have liked. Just flicked away from him there by Sonatas. Sonatas tries to come forward, gets blocked there by Cordero. Picks it up again to Sonatas. Sonatas once more, but he knows he's got Thatcher in contention with him as well over the top of it there, trying to come up onto this play. Just has to yield off out of it there, does Hagee, leaving the ball for Sonatas once again. Sonatas bursts out of the pack of players here now, looks up to see where the goal is, see what angle he's got. He's just been blocked in his vision up towards the goal there, but this time just gets the strike, sends it up. Cordero couldn't quite stop that one, and through the goal it is. 3.5 goals now to AM Habtoor. 3 goals to Desert Palm. 2 quick goals there by AM Habtoor at the beginning of chukker number 3. Two minutes of chukker number 3 played and 2 quick goals by AM Habtoor. Ball back into play it is, front line out, middle line out it is, looking for that one there. Habtoor yields off that one there, leaving it for Iriarty. Iriarty plays the backhand, first back onto this one is Inchilo plays the backhand, nice strong backhand out towards the side and try to pull out Cordero, but first onto it is going to be Iriarty up on the play, plays that one wide, comes off the pony and out of play it goes. And it is a free hit to blue. Ball is dropped there by umpire Silva for Sonatas goes the driving shot, sends this one up, comes off the back of the pony. Couldn't quite see that one, just didn't quite make the distance he was looking for on that one there as it came off the pony. Thatcher comes in, picks up, cleans this ball up here now. Valent up on the move. Valent finding a little bit of space, letting this pony run here. He knows he's got Iriarty in front of him. Let's see who's got the pony here now. Looks like it's going to be Thatcher. Comes off the pony, couldn't quite pick that one up clearly. The backhand comes in, just a little backhand indeed it was by Habtoor, but that's enough to change the line and change the direction there of the play for Sonatas to come on to. Santiago Sonatas comes up forward, sends a driving shot, unleashing Iriarty going goalward bound. Iriarty on the 40-yard line. Iriarty just keeping it short, keeping it sweet, and just tickles that one away. Tap there, all it took there for Tommy Iriarty. Goal number 4 on the board there for AM Habtoor, taking their score to 4.5 goals to AM Habtoor. 3 goals to Desert Palm. It's all Habtoor, so AM Habtoor so far here in this chukker. As the 2 teams come back to the middle of the field. Remember Gantu last time had a very strong third chukker. And Sonatas quickly changing ponies to the top end there. Ball. And we also have Chinchilla. We have a whistle on the play. Other players looking to change as well. Iriarty evidently must have had the next play, tried to play a little bit of advantage. As he'd been impeded in his play, but no advantage coming from it, and a Desert Palm player came in onto the play, so we have a spot penalty here now, which has been taken by Sonatas. Sonatas takes his ball up forward here now. Santiago Sonatas. Santi looks to see what his options are. In comes Iriarty in behind. Goes with the driving shot, sends that one goalward bound. It looks like it's just going to go a little bit wide to the left it is. Couldn't find it. Nice distance shot from Sonatas, but unfortunately the ball just getting a little bit of a curl on it. And wide to the left it goes. Desert Palms. Cordero brings this one in, looking to unleash. Thatcher up on the move here now. Thatcher running hard up the field here now, looking for a little bit more was Habtoor, and immediately Thatcher just checks up on the play a little bit, comes up onto the play here this time, looking to come up onto it again is Thatcher and Habtoor. Thatcher gets a shot off towards the goal, and it just ricochets off the post and tickles its way through. Thatcher Valent saying, come on guys, that's how you play polo, taking the score now. 4 goals it is to Desert Palm, but it's still 4.5 to AM Habtoor. So 2 teams back to the middle once more. This time, AM Habtoor heading back towards Dubai. Ball bowled into play. Middle line out, skews off. Sonatas comes away with this one in front of Thatcher. Sonatas up on the move here now. Santiago Sonatas. Santi comes up. Nice little half swing, keeping control. Straightens this one up beautifully from the line out on the near side. Oh, and he just got a little bit too much on that one and couldn't get into in time to get that one flicked inside the goalpost. Wide it goes. Nice break by Santi, but unable to complete. Thatcher quickly changing pony. Players cool. Ramiro brings the ball into play. Ramiro gets the ball poached off him again there by Thatcher. Comes in on it, gets the ride off, comes in, gets the better of that one there. Does Tommy Iriarty on the near side, and through the goal it is for AM Habtoor. 5.5 goals it is to AM Habtoor. 4 goals to Desert Palm. That's the second time Iriarty's been able to get up onto that ball and take advantage of the gap in the distance. Taking possession. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Ball into play. Iriarty comes away with it again. Iriarty gets ridden off out of it there by Cordero. Cordero on the move, makes a turning play. Ramiro in the near side. Here comes Santi, steals it on the near side onto a stick side, comes around the corner. Look at that stick work there by Santiago Sonadas. Sonadas looks over his shoulder, just checks up on the play, looking to straighten things up, turns back inside a little bit here now to see what he's got, sends it forward, goes up with it himself on this occasion once again. He's got Ramiro in front of him. Sonadas, just popping a little bit on him there. He comes in with the brakes and just settles down onto the play once more. Up he goes again, drops the hammer, and he's on the move once more. It's Sonadas. It's Sonadas all over the place, and he goes with the driving shot in towards the goal, and through the goal. He's on fire out here this afternoon. It's Santiago Sonadas. 6.5 goals it is to AM Habtoor. 4 goals to Desert Palm to end Chukka number 3. And for those on Polycam, a few words from our sponsors before we start the 4th and final Chukka. Both teams going to line up here now again. Chukka number 4 underway. 6.5 it is to AM Habtoor, 4 to Desert Palm. With it all to play for in this 4th and final Chukka. 7 minutes Apollo. So Rafa Silva just waiting for a bit of order. Bowls that ball into play, and it comes here now. First off with this one is going to be Iriarty. Iriarty looking to unleash Sonadas. And Hagee going back on this one here now. Sonadas going forward. Looks for the next shot on this one here in towards the goal, and just drills that one through the goal from the line out from the pass of Tommy Iriarty. Santiago Sonadas for AM Habtoor. Taking the score now. 7.5 it is to AM Habtoor. 4 goals to Desert Palm. So lining up once more on Rafa Silva. Rafa bowls the ball into play, coming off with it here. This time it is going to be Thatcher and Sonadas. Thatcher gets the next play on that one there. Sonadas says, thank you very much. I'm coming on this near side. Goes under the tail with that one, pushing that wide, trying to get that one out for Iriarty. But well read there by Cordero. Cordero sends it back in once more, but it's only as far as Iriarty, who says, come on, let's change the direction. Go into a little bit of open play out over this side of the field here this time. Comes in. Chichillo just cuts that one out of the air here now. Gets told to take his man and leave the play here now for Thatcher. Thatcher checks up onto this one here now. Straightens it up. Tries to get back up onto it. Iriarty comes in, as does Sonadas. It's a bit of a traffic jam there on the boards in front of Rafa Silva. The umpire seeing what's going on. It is Cordero, and it looks like it's Sonadas. Tries to come up onto it, but Cordero gets hold of this one. Keeps that one away from Sonadas. Nice play there by Cordero. Ramiro on the move here now. Cuts it away. Put on the near side. Pushing himself deeper and deeper into the corner here this time. Trying to get hold of it. Stick side, near side again. Back onto his stick side. He goes with a very acute cut shot in towards the goal, and it just slips to the left-hand side of the posts. Wide it is. Worked hard, worked well, but couldn't quite finish it. The pressure was on. Got himself pushed down to the back line. Not a lot of the goal to look at. So players called whilst Sonadas quickly changes pony for Iriarty to bring the ball in for AM Habtoor. Keeps that one short enough so Cordero can't come onto it this time. Sends this one up the middle of the field, but it looks like he's going to be Thatcher onto it here now. Thatcher plays the backhand. The backhand comes in. Who's round onto this one? It's going to be Cordero. Cordero picks it up, takes it deeper into his own territory. He has Iriarty with him. Good neck shot there, linking up that well with Thatcher Valent. Valent up on the balls. Cordero's gone up forward. You have Iriarty and Valent. Sends the ball up here this time. Quickly up onto this one here. Looks like it is going to be Sonatas. Sonatas comes up onto the play, turns that one in front of his own goalmouth, literally standing in front of his own goalmouth, a metre from it. Comes forward with it this time and sends the ball up. Who's be first onto it? Instone tries to come onto it, but he managed to get there quick as a flash. It is Sonatas sending it out here a little bit wide for Iriarty. Playing nice polo here this afternoon between the combination of these two. Here it is, Iriarty coming forward once again. Goes with the driving shot, looks to send that one up there for Habtoor to make use of Habtoor as they did in that first jugger. Can he finish this one? He's got the acute angle. It's going nicely, but it looks like it's going to be cleared away from the goals by Ramiro. Ramiro taking it away from the teeth of goal across out towards the clubhouse side. Alia coming in to make the hook on him. He managed to keep control of the possession, but it's going to be Iriarty to come in and try and steal it. Quickly round onto it. It is going to be Cordero as Iriarty was taken out of the play. Cordero comes up once more, sends it up forward, trying to get that one up there for Instone, but not quite enough. The backhand comes in there, but Alia just enough to change the direction on it, and quickly up onto this one. Here comes Iriarty. Thatcher looking for the change in line, but nothing to be given on that occasion as first time play comes in by Sonatas, and Sonatas just leaves that one behind, and where's the play? Who's onto it? It's going to be Valent. Valent coming forward here for Desert Palm now. Valent, he knows he's got Sonatas in front of him. Iriarty's coming along in behind. Tickles that one forward, keeps control, goes with the next shot, under the neck he goes with that one there, in the ride off, and through the goal it is for goal number 5 on the board there for Desert Palm. 5 goals to Desert Palm, but it's still 7.5 to AM Habtoor. Fatchi Valent, number 3 for Desert Palm. And we got to whistle on the players. The players look to quickly change ponies. Back on the little grey is Sonatas. So Rafa Silva, those two teams up, here we go. We're off again, coming out with this one here. Thatcher trying to get hold of it, but kept off out of the play on the near side play there by Sonatas. Sonatas once again goes to the strong near side play, like tries to put that one on in front of Habtoor, but he's just kept off out of the play. So first onto it is going to be Thatcher. Thatcher comes with the tail backhand, trying to set it up for Ramiro. Ramiro up onto the play here in front of the camera crew and commentary is Cordero. Cordero and a little near side play, tickling that one is Sonatas, leaves it now for Habtoor. Habtoor up onto the play. Habtoor goes with a little bit of backhand, doesn't quite get the shot he was looking for as a ricocheted off the pony. Instone comes up with here now. Instone plays a good centering neck shot onto that one there, but unfortunately there's no Desert Palm players home as Tom Iriarty comes in, clearing it away from the goalmouth once again, taking it out into some open territory. Wants to run this one round the field, classically in an anti-clockwise direction, but it's only as far as Cordero, just short of the halfway line. Sends a nice backhand. Here's the call from Thatcher. Thatcher comes up, checks up on the play, just puts it inside of Tommy. Trying to get back onto this one. Trying to make the hook there is Alia. It's difficult to make that hook on Thatcher because his ball's being moved a little bit further forward again. It is going to be the tail backhand by Thatcher, trying to centre this one up. It comes off the pony and it falls there for Iriarty. Iriarty up on the play, sends a shot up the field here this time, up over the halfway line. We have Alia coming back at speed with Thatcher. Alia and Thatcher. Alia takes his ball a little bit further forward, but coming on to it is Tommy Iriarty giving a good support in behind. Iriarty a long way wide on this one, goes with a big neck shot, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the shot he was looking for, and out over the back line it goes. So they'll take a quick breather and the ball will be placed on the back line for Ramiro Cordero to bring it back into play. We have 1:10 to play left of official time, and it is going to be Ramiro to bring this ball into play. 5 goals is Desert Palm, 7 to AM Polo. Cordero comes under the neck here with this one, put it up there for Thatcher. Goes up the middle of the field here himself, looking for the big shot. Gets the driving shot up there. There's Thatcher, but it's a little bit wide for Cordero to get onto. Trying to come back onto his own play, but first onto it is going to be Habtoor plays the backhand, just keeps it away from Thatcher, but Cordero comes in, nice little quick touch with the mallet there, straightens this one up, goalward bound, dribbling this one here forward, but it's going to be Iriarty to ride him off out of it and keep him off out of that play, but Thatcher comes back in on it, the ball's just left behind, we get a whistle on the play. A little bit of frustration rising in the camps out there. As we have a quick change of ponies again from a couple of players, and let's see what the umpires are deciding on this one here. And I think it could well be a question of, it is going to be a penalty from the spot, a penalty 5 in favour of AM Habtoor. Tommy brings it in this time, goes with a cute neck shot to the point whereby Habtoor can come back onto it. A little bit deep it was for Sonatas in there to give him the space and time, allowing Habtoor to get up on the move here now. Habtoor keeps moving forward, just puts it inside of Instone, cuts that one in towards the middle of the field, looking to get back onto this one here in front of Thatcher Valent. Thatcher, the ball just left now for Thatcher. Thatcher, backhand comes in, ricochets off the pony. Good pressure there by Sheikh Alia, and it's going to be Instone and Habtoor going deep into the corner here as Habtoor makes a turning play. And the clock's ticking on down, and Habtoor comes round the corner, and there goes a hooter, ladies and gentlemen. That there will end the chukker. The end of our second match here this afternoon in the Emirates Championship International. Desert Palm versus AM Habtoor. AM Habtoor running out the winners. 7.5 goals to Desert Palm 5. Another great game of polo here, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to seeing you here later in the week for our next game at Gantoot. Will be live streamed by Polocam on their app, website, and of course the website of Gantoot Racing and Polo Club.